Hey everyone, I'm going to quickly go over fractions and the different rules for operations, adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing. There's different rules that you have to follow for each operation. So for the first one, multiplying, pretty straightforward. All you do is multiply across or check to see if you can cross cancel. So looking at this, I cannot cross cancel anywhere because I don't have any common factors for 1 and 7 or 1 and 4. So this one is simple. I'm just going to multiply across. Okay. 1 times 1 is 1. 4 times 7 is 28. Okay. And how you would write that on IXL is 1 and then the slash mark 28. Okay. So these are all pretty straightforward. Again, just multiplying across, that'd be 1 over 24. Let me try to get to, okay. So with addition, we have to remember that before we can add, we have to make sure our denominators are the same, and they're not. 1 is 10 is 1 and 5, and 1 is 5. So we have to try to remember what our common denominator would be. So I'm just gonna, I like to rewrite everything on the side. I don't know what's going on with my pen. I'm sorry. It's very sloppy. 1/10 and 2/5. I like to set it up this way. You could do it whatever way you want. Okay. So I'm going to think about what my common denominator would be for 5 and 10. And it is 10 because they are both multiples of 5. So now that I have my common denominator, I'm going to ask myself, how did I get from 5 to 10? I multiplied by 2. Whatever I do to the bottom, I got to do to the top. 2 times 2 is 4. Now for this one, my denominator didn't change. It's like I multiplied by 1. So I just do that to the top, and 1 times 1 would be 1. Now my denominators are the same. So I just add the numerators. 1 plus 4 is 5. And my denominator doesn't change. 10. Okay. All right, now dividing. How can I erase all? Okay. Dividing fractions, you have to remember the KFC acronym. Keep, flip, change. Keep your first fraction. 1 written as a fraction is just 1 over 1. Flip the second fraction. So if you flip the second fraction, it would be 3 over 1. And then change the operation from division to multiplication. And then you could just multiply across. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 1 is 1. 3 over 1, or you could just write it as 3. Okay. Another division one. Keep, flip, change. Okay, let me write that again. Keep, flip, change. Keep the first fraction. 2 would be 2 over 1. Flip the second fraction. 3 over 1. Change the operation. Then multiply across. 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 1 is 1. So my answer would just be 6. Okay. All right, this is a multiplication one. Let's see. So it says 11 times 3/8. I'm just going to rewrite it to make it easier for myself. 11 I'm going to write as a fraction would be 11 over 1 times 3/8. Check if I can cross cancel. I can. 8 and 11, there's no common factors. 3 and 1, there's not. So multiply across. 11 times 3 is 33 over 8. Now it says write your answer as a fraction or as a whole or mixed number. So 33 over 8 is improper, so I have to change it to a mixed number. So I'm going to do that by dividing. 8 goes into 33. How many times? 4. With how many left over? Oopsie. Sorry, that's not letting me do it. So 33 minus 32 is 1/8. Jane, come here. Okay, so my answer would be 4